You want her to respect your masculinity and your manhood because you have a and an XY chromosome. It don't work that way. Women respect resources. You can't check a bitch because you got nothing to check with. The only place you dominate is in the bedroom. Dominate on the balance sheet. Dominate on your wallet, which is your accomplishments. Any woman that you choose to deal with, her money should be no good with you if you're 100% man. You pay everything.
I would tell more young men to do this. Keep your head down and eat crap until you're 30. Get out there, fail, try some things. Spend about 5 to 10% of your time dating, all that other kind of stuff. I don't expect you to be a monk. Relationships, love and all that stuff, it may not sound nice, will come later. You really need to know if you can work with this person long term because we're messy, complex people, and we have to have a higher tolerance for failure. It's not that men don't want to be with women, they just don't want to lose it all.
You think like you should be able to slide into somebody's DMs and chat her up and then have her come through and Netflix and chill? I hear more bullshit from men talk about, man, women out here dating this and that, and I'm not going to spend more than $20 on a date until I get to know such and so forth. That's what I think of all y'all saying that shit. So I think of all men saying this shit, and let me tell you why I think that. Because it is on us to ask better questions before you take somebody out. If you end up going out with a woman and she is a dinner scammer, then you failed. That is a horrible attitude to go into the market. I'm going to treat all women. I'm going to take a woman that's obviously up here out to Starbucks because I don't want to get scammed for $30. Keep your broke ass at home. I want her to judge you by your wallet. That means if your wallet's lacking, if your wallet ain't where it needs to be, you're going to take that L. Because it's time to grow up. And over here, size matters. How fat is your wallet? What is your wallet? It is verifiable accomplishments that we all agree are worth something. You want her to respect your masculinity and your manhood because you have a and an XY chromosome. It don't work that way. Women respect resources. You can't check a bitch because you got nothing. XY chromosome. It don't work that way. Women respect resources. You can't check a bitch because you got nothing to check with. The only place you dominate is in the bedroom. Dominate on the balance sheet. Dominate on your wallet, which is your accomplishments. Any woman that you choose to deal with, her money should be no good with you if you're 100% man. You pay everything. Black men are 51% childless, 64% in the middle class. And the problem keeps being that, well, the black men back there were stronger. Oh, no, black women, back then we had more of the law on our side. And we actually had more of a community. What happened, if you want the truth, was when the Great Society came in and black women were given a choice between government assistance and your men, black women chose government assistance. As black male unemployment went down, black female welfare enrollment went up. The government did not understand because they said this doesn't happen everywhere else. When male employment goes down, welfare goes down. But in the black community, when black male unemployment went down, black female welfare went up. So that meant black women were choosing welfare over their men. Black men were employed, able, but they were still choosing meager benefits over a man because at the end of the day, far too many black women don't want to be told what to do. They don't realize they're doing it, but they keep their daughters single and their sons weak, so they'll be their security plan. Go to the video I uploaded about another woman that shares your reflection who was talking the same shit you're talking. She was a mother of two. Because if you keep your daughter single, get you a job, get your career done, because these men can destroy you, whatever. What do you think that does to a daughter? It makes her go out into the world not trusting men. So if she does go off and become successful and have a job and she ain't got a husband or whatever, that means her little money or whatever, when mama gets sick or mama fall on hard times, that is what's happening right now. So many women can't have lives because they're taking care of their mothers. Sons are doing the same thing. It's called being a son husband. They don't want to leave because mama is alone. Mama ain't had no man.
18, $27,000 a year. What is $27,000 a year? That's roughly $13.50 an hour. You know what that is? That is a job at 7-Eleven. You can get a job at 7-Eleven, OnQ, Quick Trip, the Quickie Mart, anywhere for $13.50 an hour. So with a high school diploma and zero skills, you can make $27,000 a year. You can go stock shelves at Walmart, clean toilets, $13.50 an hour. And that is where you start from at 18. And every year you need to make $1,500 more for a year. So if 19 years old and you ain't making $1,500 more and you only working one job, get your ass back out there, because you need to be working 60 hours per week minimum. The purpose of dating for men is sex.
Okay.
It is an elaborate dating ritual to just basically to figure out the combination to your vagina. If you wanted to, if you want to not have, or just give it to them and say, it's yours. Here's the thing. You already got the punani. Your job right now is to not screw it up. I'm just not comfortable giving it to you today, but it's yours. Oh, it's yours. You gonna get this. And I'm not gonna make you wait 90 days. But I don't want to feel like a hoe, and I do want to have a little conversation. Are you cool with the fact of knowing I'm gonna drop it like it's hot in due course? You'd be like, well, shit, let's talk.
Okay, that's not forward. Okay, heard you.
There you go. I mean, I'm telling all the guys in the chat room, like, thank you, Jesus. Then we ain't have to worry about this shit. We don't want to be doing all this mess anyway. Escalate, not escalate, this, that. We don't want to keep trying to figure this out. I think a man can motivate a woman to do or be X, Y, Z.
Yes. And vice versa.
And vice versa.
Yes.
But what's missing from that calculus is, let's take it out of relationship. Basically, if you got the money and the credit rating to afford a Bentley, you're not gonna go get a car you gotta repair. And we've told women that men should accept men who go out here and work 60, 70, 80 hours, putting in the work in the field, in the office, in the studio, trying to get out here to separate themselves from the competition. I don't have time to come on and try to motivate you to take your ass to the gym when you know that's what I want in the first place. If you're living behind, even if you cannot quantify it, there is something that comes along. But I use the money thing because you can immediately see, this is where I am. Let's say you're 30 years old and you're not making 45. Let's say you're 30 years old and you're making $30,000. That means you need to get up in the morning and start living life with a sense of urgency. You need to start running your life like you are losing, because you are. Running, you cannot walk. You cannot even speak well. You need to start running. And understand something. The first thing is you need to be working 60 plus hours a week. Let me say that again. If you're behind, you cannot just work 60 hours a week. You need to be working closer to 80. Yeah. That's right, Nick. That's right, dude. You need to lose some goddamn sleep. Jobs. If you're living,
he has to make at least $200,000 a year.
Are you on drugs?
No.